is Vincent Frank. I'm a teaching artist for Artists Created Together. Today we will be doing Picasso self-portraits. So who was Picasso? Pablo Picasso was a Spanish artist who lived from 1881 to 1973. He's best known for his Cubist-style paintings. Cubism was an artistic movement founded in the early 1900s by Picasso that aimed to create a new way of representing three-dimensional objects on a two-dimensional surface. So one of the main features of Cubism is taking different angles and perspectives of one object, putting them all together into one painting. So today we'll be making self-portraits in the style of Picasso. So you will need a mirror, or maybe your phone to look at yourself with, paper to sketch on with a pencil, and then any paint you choose, and a paper to paint on. So what I'd like to do first is to just draw some features of our face. So maybe let's start with an eyeball. You could think of it as a circle. Maybe our eye is a little closed. And that would be kind of a front-on perspective. But what if you turned your head to the side? What would you see of your eyeball then? Kind of a triangular shape, with the eyeball looking away from you. So we can repeat this with any number of our features. You can draw a nose from straight on, that. Or maybe you could do it in profile, which means from the side, or like this. Your lips front on, something along those lines. Or you could do it sideways too. So once you've been sketching some of your features, getting the hang of thinking about some of your features from different perspectives, let's start drawing our painting. So first, let's start with the outline of our face. Now, one way we can think about doing this is splitting our face in half, drawing one half face on, and the other half looking sideways. So let's try that. I'm going to draw my left side looking away. They look very free and loose. They don't have to look like anything in particular. You can see there, it kind of just looks like a head. Not really, that's okay. It doesn't have to look realistic necessarily. But you can see maybe a nose here, lips, and a chin. On the other half of our face, let's imagine it looking straight ahead. In this case, I just drew kind of a half circle. That's just our face looking straight forward. All right. Next, let's add some eyes. Now, as I said earlier, you can draw from different perspectives, and really you can just throw them on wherever you like on your face. So I'm going to mix up my eyes. On the side of my face that I drew looking forward, I'm going to draw my eye looking sideways. So there's my eye looking this way. For my right eye, though, I'll draw it straight forward, how I would usually imagine an eye being. Like that. And you can keep going for all your features like this. So you can draw your nose, maybe some nostrils, so we can see our nostrils. Maybe an ear from the side, like that. And finally, let's add some hair, like that. And I think I'll throw on a pair of glasses as well. So I'm going to imagine my glasses being seen from the side. Kind of like that. And over here, I'll draw it straight on. You can continue this process until you feel like all of your features have been put onto your self-portrait. Next, we're going to color in, paint all of our features. Now, this is not meant to look realistic, so you can use any colors you'd like, bright and bold, or maybe dark and muted. Take a paintbrush I will be using watercolor today, but you can use really any paint you'd like. I'm going to dip my brush in the water, and let's go with green. I'll draw the bottom of my face green. I'm going to follow the outlines I made for the bottom half. This is what it looks like so far. I just colored the bottom half of one side of my face green. Let's choose a different color. I'm going to go with blue for the top half. And I think I'll go red for this side of my face. For my ear, I'll choose yellow. For my hair, I'll do brown. And I think I'll choose green for my eyes. So now let's paint the background. Let's choose a different color than what you have for the main features of your face. So I didn't use blue very much, and I think I'll use blue for the background color. The whole background is really up to you. Whatever you want to do, you can do. I think I'll go yellow for the left side of mine. So here is my colored-in painting. All of my features, I've chosen random colors. Just really loosely blocked them in. So it's very bright and colorful. We'll let this dry before moving on to our next step. All right, I've waited for my self-portrait to dry, and now we're ready to do some outlines. This will really make it stick out and be really bold and look really cool. So you can take any sort of marker, maybe a sharpie or a paint marker, and we'll use it in black or a dark color to outline all of our features. So now you can choose which lines you want to make really thick, or if you want to leave everything nice and smooth. You can maybe add some extra details with your black marker. I'm going to go over some areas that I want to make. Maybe add another line above my eye for my eyebrow. And then the final touch, we'll sign our name at the bottom. And then you just made your own Picasso self-portrait.